Hello everybody, it is your boy Nando Tech back at it with another video. In today's video, I will be starting a new series called Prebuilt SmackDown. So the theme of this series, or the thing that I'm going to be doing in this series, is comparing two pre-builts. Like they're gonna go head to head and compare them in specs, and we're gonna see which one is way better. So for episode 1, I'm gonna have the the mid-range SPECCIFY gaming PC and the N60 starter PC Plus and the N60 PC starter PC Plus. So starting off with the SPECCIFY mid-range gaming PC, I reviewed this yesterday. So if you have already watched this video, then skip to the part where I'm talking about the N60 starter PC Plus, because I don't think I've done a video on the channel, but I have done a review on the N60 BLD servers. So let me just run down the most important specs. It has a Ryzen 5 3600, um, um, 1660 Super, 16 gigabytes of RAM, B450 motherboard. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM. It has the N60 H510 ATX metallic case, 700 watt 80 plus bronze, EVGA VR hard drive, Windows 10 ohm, and a Western Digital Blue 500 gigabyte M.2 SSD, 22 80. So yeah, guys, those are the specs. Those are pretty decent specs. But if you want me to go more into detail, then definitely go to the video that I posted yesterday. So we're gonna get like all these, like the insane rundown and all my thoughts. But those are just the specs of face value. And for the specs of the NZXT starter PC Plus, they're using the NZXT H510 case. They're using the i5 9400F. It's a 6-core, 6-threaded, 2.9 base clock CPU. They're using the 1660 Ti overclocked 6 GB GDDR6 graphics card. They're using not very high quality B365 motherboard, which they don't name. I'm guessing that's why. It's low quality. Team T-Force Vulcan Z 16 GB 2x 3200 megahertz. Funny enough, this is the same memory that the SPECCIFY mid-range gaming PC is using, I believe, because they're Team T-Force Vulcan Z, which is the same. So yeah. CPU cooler, they're using the Deepcool Gammax GTE V2. For storage, they're using the Intel 6065P 1TB SSD. They're using a 500 watt bronze power supply. They're using wireless MSI MSB905C Wi-Fi, which is great. It has the same Windows 10 Home. It has a 2-year warranty on all parts I labor. So I will now compare it. So right off the bat, we know that the mid-range gaming PC from SPECCIFY has some better parts, such as the CPU. It's the Ryzen 5 3600. This is way better than the i5 9400 if in many ways. It has a way better power supply. It is a 700 watt, while the other one has 500 watt. We don't know if it's EVGA or their own line of power supplies. They don't really specify, but we can just say that it is. We can just say that their power supply is probably from them. It has a way better motherboard. I know that B450 is not for Intel, but it's a way better like motherboard. It's better built, and even has like VRM heat sinks, while any 365 and motherboard probably doesn't. And it's probably just using like the cheapest one that they can get their hands on, so they can maximize profits and definitely get better like prices. Or probably just like we don't know. They probably want this like cheap out on the motherboard so they can go with a bigger storage. But yeah, and those are and also probably thermal paste, even though that doesn't really count. It's like an X4. They don't specify what thermal paste, but I'm just guessing that. And I don't know the difference between Wi-Fi PCI cards. I don't know, because I'm guessing that's just wireless. So this is probably better because it's a PCI card. I don't know anything about like wireless PCI cards or whatever. I'm sorry. And they both have the same Windows 10 Home. But I believe that the other PC is not updated with all the current drivers, or I mean, I'm guessing it's cable management. I don't know if it's stress tested. Don't know personally. They probably should have said in the website of their build, just say, oh, you don't need to do this or whatever. But this already has it, so that's great to know. Okay, now let's see what this N60 BLD gaming PC is does better at. Definitely has a way better graphics card. It's a 1660 Ti. It's way better than the 1660 Super. No doubt about that. It definitely has a way better storage to 1 terabyte compared to 500 terabyte. I mean, 500 not 500 terabyte, 500 gigabyte SSD. But the thing is, the other is a M.2. This is a SATA SSD, which is like there's a difference in speed, but I'm guessing more storage is better. I don't know. You guys decide. I'm guessing that storage, cause I don't know. That's just me. I mean, they're pretty similar. It's just that the other one's M.2 and it's probably faster, but there's just way more storage. CPU cooler way better. They actually have a separate cooler besides from like the stock cooler for the CPU for Intel. They have the Deep Cool Gamex GTE V2, and yeah, they have the same case. The N60 is 510. So yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to, we can like see here guaranteed FPS. I mean, I know they stress tested it. I mean, not stress tested it, but tested the FBS. So I'm guessing these are true. And also you can check 1440p rate. That's like over 150 frames on Counter Strike and League of Legends. But on Fortnite Chapter 2, 64 means 1440p. What are you gonna expect? So yeah, um, the Specify website does not have those games tested or any games tested and say how many frames. But I'm guessing they're gonna be around 100, but we don't know because these probably are high settings, and the 1660 can't really go that far. So probably about 80 frames on Fortnite, 150 on League of Legends, and about 200 on Counter Strike, 1080p on max frame rate, which is fine. And I'm guessing about 50 on 1440p Fortnite, 120 on League of Legends, and around the same 180 frames on CSGO. And that's on 1440p, which is not bad at all. But yeah, the other PC though, and the Specify gaming PC does things way better. And I will talk about that right now. So what this gaming PC does way better is whenever if you want to get into gaming, I mean not gaming but streaming and editing, you have a great CPU for that, or a great starter CPU for editing and probably some streaming. Also have a great graphics card for rendering. Don't really need to upgrade that because you have a 6-core 12-thread game like CPU, which is great for editing. It's gonna like make your load times super fast. And in general, it's gonna make it really fast for everything. So yeah, it's way better than a 6 or 6 threaded CPU that the N60 BLD PC has. When for for 150 you can get for like $60 less. If I would definitely if I was N60, I would definitely go for the AMD route. I probably would have gone instead Ryzen 5 2600. I know it's still not the best, but I mean they can't really put a 600 AF. That's $85 CPU. Come on, N60. So yeah, if I was N60, I probably would have gone AMD's cheaper. They buy the parts in bulk and cheaper, so that's just me. And it's better for performance in general. You will get more threads and like faster because you can actually overclock AMD CPUs whenever you want. Just the motherboard has to be compatible, but you can't like you can't do the same to Intel CPUs unless they're K and the motherboard is compatible. So there's like a lot of back and forth compatibility stuff. So that's just me. Um, but yeah, now let's go to what the N60 PC does better. So what the N60 PC does better in general is performance in game and game and that you're gonna be able to install more games. I guess that's not like an accomplishment, but I guess and also probably keep your CPU at low temperatures because of the custom or like not a stock cooler, CPU cooler, if that makes any sense. And the reason why it will make better frames in games is obviously the 1660 Ti. It's overclocked and it's 6 gigabytes of GDDR6. I know that both graphics cards, the 1660 Super and the 1660 Ti, have the same 6 gigabytes of GDDR6, but I still have to take in consideration that 1660 Ti has way better clock speeds than the 1660 Super, but you can still upgrade overclock. But if you're really buying these two PCs, you don't know anything about computers, you want to get into gaming really fast or streaming, whatever, and you won't really care about overclocking. You don't even know what it is. Don't even know the word. But yeah, I guess 1660 does way better for game, and also it just has way more storage. That's something that you can upgrade in the future, but that's just great to have out of the box. And this PC will get your CPU lower temperatures just because it has a CPU cooler that is not the Intel, which is not very good at all. So yeah, that's just it. And in a few seconds, I will be saying which PC is the winner. And I have to say it was pretty close, but there was a pretty clear winner when I started talking about it. I just pranked you. It was the Specify mid-range gaming PC. What? Why would you ever think that I would let you guys buy a 14 nanometer CPU when you can get if you can just divide that by two, by like I don't know if that makes any sense. But why would you go for the 14 nanometer CPU that is clocked at 2.9 gigahertz and you cannot overclock? And also has way better clock speeds of 3.6 gigahertz, which is not that high. But if you get a beefy enough CPU cooler, overclock that to 4.2 gigahertz. And I know it doesn't have the better graphics card, but we have to take in fact that it does have a custom thermal paste. It has a way better motherboard and like build quality in general. And it does have an M.2 SSD, which is great for like for cables not being shown enough or like more. But it also has a super good power supply, which can let you like upgrade it in the future. So that's why. Oh, sorry. That's why this is the better gaming PC in general. Please, guys, comment down below which one do you think was better. The links are gonna be in the description for both of them. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoy. See you in the next one.